So I've decided to just make a little video just to illustrate some points on logic levels. I created a little experiment that uses your practical equipment that you should all have. And just as a reminder, these are the logic levels between 0 and 0.8 is a 0 and definitely 0, and between 2 and 5 is definitely a 1. And between 0.8 volts and 2 volts, you have this uncertain condition where anything can happen. It could be a 1 or a 0. You just don't know. You can't predict it, which is very, very bad for a system. So as I said, there's just this little summary, and especially now, as you see, between 0 and 8 volts and 2 volts, the output of the logic IC is uncertain. So a condition that you might not want to happen could happen because you just can't predict what the output is going to be. So for this experiment, I used your practical equipment. As you can see there, I have an OR gate IC, and I connected it up to your project boards that you all should have. And then for the other leg of the gate, I connected to a variable power supply, which I will modulate from 0 up until 5 volts and show you the outputs. Okay. So this is the over here. That is the voltage display, and it's currently at 0.01 volts. This is the LED that will light up. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to adjust the voltage. You'll see it increase. Adjust it slowly. See, it's still a bit under 0.8, which is off. And now we enter the uncertain period. So we adjust it. It's still in the uncertain period, and still in the uncertain period, and then adjust it more and more, and it goes on. And then when we're over 2, it's definitely on. It's definitely a 1 up until 5. So, see, the LED is definitely on. Now, the problem with the uncertainty condition is if we see at 1.7, it's still on at 1.2, and then it goes off. Between 0.8 and 2, it can go on at any time. That's why it's called uncertain. So there it goes on 0.8, and it goes off. There it... See, goes on at 1.7. So that's why we try and avoid the uncertain condition between 0.8 and 2 volts. Here we have, goes on once again, and then at 2 volts, then we lower it, and it only goes out at 1.2 volts. So that is why we try and avoid the uncertain condition.